And if you look at the vision, and I've been kind of sharing this out more because I feel like, we released the docs a couple months ago, finally, and I feel like a lot of people still don't even know about it. So here and there, I'll link people to the docs when they ask certain questions. And I've been linking the Our Vision page a lot lately, because I think it's important to get everyone aligned on the vision of Leo and what this platform is meant to become. And kind of that key line is, to create a thriving creator economy. So, the creator economy in the Web2 space has been heating up for a long time. Things like Patreon and Substack have really taken off. And there's good reason behind that. So I think Web3 is where the ultimate vision of like a flourishing creator economy kind of comes to light. And that's with, tokenization, instant payments, zero fees, all your content on a blockchain where you can't be demonetized or removed as a creator. We have all of the key things needed to create like the next evolution of the creator economy. And I think a big part of that is the subscriber only feeds. That's going to be a big piece of the next stage of Inleo. And I think we're going to be able to onboard a lot of, and Eric's already working on this with various creators on X. But, imagine that we have this subscriber only feed available. And right now, if you want to do the same thing, you've got to go to Patreon or Substack, or you got to use X's, inbuilt feature. But imagine that we go to a lot of these smaller creators, and I think the smaller creators are like really a good target audience for us, especially in these early stages of the platform. These small creators are earning $0 or maybe, small amounts of money, maybe a few $100 a month at most, by being small creators on X. And their goal is to build their brand and be able to monetize it so that they can, quit their full-time job and become a full-time creator. I think this is like a huge niche audience that we can go after. And going after them and then saying, build a base on Inleo, still do all your stuff that you're doing on X, but also build it on Inleo, cross post and build your audience here as well. And then you can have a subscriber only feed on Inleo. You can monetize through ad revenue, because we're already doing that. And you can earn Leo tokens, and you can reward your audience in Leo tokens so that they are more actively engaged with you. And maybe you'll make another few $100s a month, or maybe you'll even make a few $1,000s a month, by building on Inleo in conjunction with what you're doing on X. So I think this is like a huge gateway to getting creators and users funneled from Web2 to Web3 on our platform. So like I said, make the onboarding experience bulletproof, make it super smooth and bug free, or, like I said, very low percent chance of seeing a bug. And then get these monetization models in place for creators. And then, combining those two things and going after these small creators, I think is huge. And by small creator, a lot of these creators have 200 to 2,000, like I said, hardcore true fans. So if one of these creators comes over, it's very likely they could bring, 200 monthly active users over with them. And these are tiny little creators that have small niches on X. So, and for us, 200 monthly active users is more than, what is that? Like a 15% increase in our monthly active user base right now. So small to the rest of the world, big for us. So it's a very collective vision is kind of slowly coming together here, both from a technical perspective, from a front end perspective, and from a marketing perspective.